I'm new to the area and I'm looking for a new dentist. What's so great about your office that would make me want to go there? Can you tell me on the spot like that? It's not as easy as it sounds. And maybe even more importantly, are you providing something that's so great that somebody from out of town would say, this is the practice for me the second they heard about it? Hey, that's what we're going to talk about and more on today's episode of the Dental Practice Fixers podcast. And of course, we'll be featuring some mystery shopper calls. They're always fun. Hey, I'm Dr. Richard Maddow. I'm co-founder of the Maddow Center for Dental Practice Success. I'm your host today on the Dental Practice Fixers podcast. And I just want to remind you, check out the show notes because there are 5 extremely important links on there that you really need to know about. They will enhance your experience as a listener or viewer of the Dental Practice Fixer. So check them out while you're on there, or you can just do it even if you don't go on there. Please subscribe to our e-letter. I come into your inbox 3, 4, 5, 6 times per week, depending on my mood, I guess, with all kinds of great dental tips, stories, insights, and then we'll also keep you updated on seminars and webinars and other things to help grow your practice. So you can do that by just going to maddow.com/newsletter. That's maddow.com/newsletter. Go there and subscribe. And every 2 weeks, we do a drawing, and somebody who subscribes will be the owner of a Dental Practice Fixers coffee mug. It could be you. Why the heck not? So again, check out the show notes. Go to maddow.com/newsletter to sign up for our almost daily e-letter right into your inbox. So, hey, have you ever heard of Fenno's paradox? Fenno, spelled F-E-N-N-O, Fenno's paradox. Well, truth be told, until this morning, I never heard of it either. But Fenno's paradox is something that was a term coined by a political scientist named Richard Fenno. And he said that, and I don't get political on the podcast or on my e-letters or writings or seminars or anything like that, but this isn't really taking a side, so to speak. Wow, that's what they say in politics these days. This isn't really taking a side. Richard Fenno, the political scientist, said that he noticed, and it really seems to be true, that while most people disapprove of Congress as a whole, the same people support their own representative. Now, right now, the favorability rating of the U.S. Congress is about 13%. So, man, more than ever, most people disapprove of Congress, just about everyone. But the large majority of people support their own representative. I guess that's because that person won the election in your district, so tends to be the popular person where you live. So even though you probably like, love, approve of, don't hate, whatever you want to say, your congressional representative, there's a decent chance, almost a 9 out of 10 chance, that you don't approve of what's going on in Congress. So, okay, so big deal. What does that have to do with anything? Well, here's the thing. This paradox can exist in dentistry as well. And here's what I mean. It seems like no matter how hard we try, no matter what we do, dentistry is just portrayed negatively. Dentists have a bad reputation. Comedians make jokes about going to the dentist. Every time a dentist or a scene involving dentistry is brought into a movie or TV show, is usually negative. The dentist is always depicted as some dork, not as like the cool guy or gal. Everybody says like, oh, I'd rather have a root canal than do that, whatever the thing is they don't want to do. Let's just say it's a band they hate that's coming to town. They'll say, I'd rather have a root canal than go to that concert. I'd rather have a root canal than have dinner with my second cousin. She's horrible. You know, whatever it is, that's like, I'd rather deliver another baby than have a root canal. And that's a guy saying it. I mean, this is the crazy thing. Dentistry is just always portrayed negatively, kind of like Congress. You know, 87% of the people have a negative view of Congress. Maybe it's the same in dentistry. 87% of people have a negative view of dentistry. So that's the bad news. We probably won't be able to change that. It's just a societal thing, maybe even a joke or a fun thing by people who aren't involved in dentistry. But here's the thing. Your office can be the Fenno paradox of dentistry. In other words, even though most people, society as a whole, whatever, don't have a favorable view of going to a dental office, you can be the dental office that completes the Fenno paradox and be the office that says that patients actually love going to your office. Maybe your goal should be to have patients say something like, going to the dentist is not usually fun, but I actually love going to Dr. Maddow's office. Imagine how cool that would be. And then if you achieve that, you will be the Fenno Paradox Dental Office. So how do you do it? Or I'm going to challenge you more specifically. What will you do today? Or what will you talk about in your morning huddle or your staff meeting tomorrow that will get your practice closer to being the Fenno Paradox? I just love saying that, the Fenno Paradox Dental Practice. Well, look, chances are you know the simple things. I've been talking about these things forever. Just off the top of my head, things like be 100% painless, 100%. I mean, you know, from the injection to the treatment you give to stopping the procedure and asking the patient if they're comfortable. Do you want to sit up? Do you want to rinse? Whatever it is, be 100% pain-free in everything you do. And yes, it is possible. I always like to say every time I gave an injection, I pretended I was the patient and not the doctor. And man, did I use a lot of topical and go slow. It's so easy. Yes, in a rush, crazy day, sometimes we forget to do it, but it's super, super important. We need to do that with every single patient. Run on time, run on time, run on time, run on time. I can't emphasize that enough. I've done entire podcast episodes on that. Maybe I should do a refresher coming up soon because it's one of my favorite topics. Run on time. And that means that every time a patient enters your practice, whether they're a new patient or an existing patient, you will say the magic words. There are a lot of magic words. Welcome to our office. Thanks for choosing us, calling the patient by their name, et cetera, et cetera. But my favorite magic words are saying, don't even sit down. We're ready for you. Now, those are some serious magic words. Explain everything you do in plain English, of course, when you present treatment. But I mean, during the exam, tell the patient exactly what you're doing. Non-clinical team, when you're talking about insurance, fees, whatever, don't use the terms that we all know that are confusing to the patient. Break it down in simple to understand language that a fifth grader can understand. Use the blue sheet, meaning jot down personal things about your patient and ask them about it next time they're in. Greet the patient by name. If you're not the one treating that patient, but you walk by them in the hallway, greet them by name. Give them a big smile. Write personalized chart notes. I could go on and on and on and on and on, but all these things and much more will make your office the Fenno Paradox of Dentistry. Just be really, really super conscientious of providing an incredible experience for every single patient, every single time. And again, while we may not be able to change the entire reputation of dentistry, we can definitely have patients saying something like, going to the dentist is not usually fun, but I actually love going to fill in your names office. Let's make it our goal. Let's do it. Every single person listen to the Dental Practice Fixers. Let's make that our goal. So along the same lines, when I did the mystery shopper calls this week, I just called random offices and said, I'm new to your area. I'm looking for a new dentist. Why should I go to you? Why should I go to you? It sounds kind of crazy. And I'm not saying that anybody will ever actually make this call, but every single person, every dentist and team member should be ready. And I'm telling you, talk about this at a team meeting. What makes our office special? And if you can't figure it out, then you got to brainstorm some ways to actually make your practice special. But every single person in the practice should have your little elevator speech. What makes your practice special? Let's see if any one of our mystery shopper callers could do it. And of course, what we're always looking for is, after I ask the question and they answer, whether they answer it well or poorly, do they close the deal? Do they offer an appointment? Do you think anybody did? We're going to find out. Before we do that, real quickly, you know that at the Maddow Center, we keep our overhead low by using stacks for our credit card processing because we don't have to pay that nasty overage percentage. It's just a low, flat monthly fee. I really want you to find out more so you can have a lower overhead in your practice as well. Just go to maddow.com/save to learn more. MADOW.com/SAVE to learn more about using stacks and doing that low, flat monthly fee in your practice. Okay, now's the time, the funnest time. I'm going over here to Command Central. We've got a bunch of calls. As you'll see, I just called numerous practices, posing as a potential new patient. So what makes your office so great? Let's start right here.
Thank you for calling Dr. This is Brittany. How can I help you?
Hey, I have a question for you. I'm new to the area and I'm looking for a new dentist. So can you tell me a little bit about your office, like why it will be a good idea for me to go there?
So we're a family practice, small, not corporate. Dr. been in practice for 32 years. His son is currently in dental school to take over the practice, so it's not kind of like you would have to change offices.
So he's getting ready to retire, it sounds like?
Here. No.
Oh, laser dentistry.
Still,
wow. What is laser dentistry?
So we have a water lathe here where fillings, some fillings, you don't even need a shot. We could just use the laser to remove them. Not all, but if it's a small filling, we can use the laser instead of having to give you like the traditional shot drill.
So you won't need the shot or the drill?
Correct.
Wow, so you won't hear like that.
In every filling, Correct.
You know that sound? You won't hear that.
Yeah. Nope. And that's not every filling, right? If it's a large filling, it's still the old way. But we do offer that here, and I think it just depends. If it breaks the side of the tooth, I think that says it can't have laser. But if it's like a top surface filling, the laser can be used, for several things. But filling's just kind of the main thing it's utilized for here.
Wow, very interesting. That sounds really cool. Okay, excellent. Well, thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Oh, you too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, very interesting. I mean, she kind of stumbled at the beginning a little bit. Then she kind of pulled the laser out of her, which was actually really cool. I mean, what's so great about your office? But one thing is, I would even be more demonstrative. Say we're one of the only practices, and I can't reveal what city this was in. I don't even remember. But let's say it's in Baltimore because that's where I am. It wasn't. But say we're one of the few practices in Baltimore that uses a laser dentist, that uses a laser for our dental treatment. And that means in many cases, if you need a simple filling, you won't even have to have the drill or a shot. I mean, just, that was not bad. Not too bad at all. I was maybe convinced. I told her the laser sounded great. Did she try to get me in by asking me to make an appointment? Absolutely no. And I just lasered myself right out of there, Ed. Okay, let's try another one here.
Thank you for calling Dental. This is Jessica speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, I have a question for you. I'm new in town. I'm looking for a new dentist. So can you tell me a little bit about your practice, like why I should go there?
Like why?
Oh, yeah. Like if you were looking for a dentist, what would be a good reason?
Well, I know for the most part, like patients feel I know like there's some offices where like patients feel comfortable like only with like the clinical staff, but like here it's like both. Like we always get complimented, like everybody, like from the moment you walk in to the time you walk out, like everybody's like super nice. I mean, that would make me feel comfortable.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. What are some of the things you do to make people so comfortable?
I just think we treat them like they were like our family members for the most part. Like we have that rapport with our patients, like remembering really who they are, like when they walk in.
Oh wow, that's really kind. That's excellent. How about the dentist? Or he or she a good dentist?
Yeah, so he's been practicing for I think 22 years. To be honest, I'm not sure, but he's in the 20s.
He's been practicing for that long. Maybe he'll finally get it right one day.
Right? I've been here for 5 years, but yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. I love the part about treating people like family. That's really cool. Yeah, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, cool. All right. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I stalled. I stopped. I tried so hard at the end. I didn't want to spoon feed her, but I just tried so hard to get her to say, well, why don't you come on in? But she didn't. Did you notice something else about her? Like, did you notice something about her, like the way she talked a lot? Like, I think she said I was trying to count. I lost count of 23 times. Like she said like a lot. I didn't like it, but and then she also said for the most part a lot. So she was a little nervous, maybe, whatever. We'll give her a break. But not not horrible. We treat people like family. That's really nice. The dentist is very experienced. That's really nice. Everybody likes coming here. Okay, she did okay. Was it great? No, but maybe could this practice use a team meeting and discuss this question? Sure, but she didn't do that bad. She was certainly friendly enough. Then totally dropped the ball, or maybe we should say dropped the patient by not offering an appointment. Okay, next.
Dental, how can I help you?
I've got a question for you. I'm new to the area, looking for a dental office. Can you tell me about your office a little bit?
Sure. Well, what would you like to know?
Well, like, why should I go there? Why should I pick your office over all the other ones?
Okay. No one's ever asked me this question before, but
hey, I try to be original,
Yeah, that's definitely an original question. I don't know if you've checked out our reviews. Have you?
No, should I?
Yes, I believe that should say a bunch. We have a great staff. I mean, it's all permanent staff. We've been here for a long time now. How long has this office been here? 12, 13 years, and we have one main provider so you won't be seeing multiple different dentists. You'll see the same one every time, so that's always a plus. Friendly staff.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking on Yelp right now. Let's see. Someone says they don't care about you. They just want your dollars. They do the work so fast it is sloppy. Man,
really?
That's a scathing review. Yeah, I don't know who that person is. I think they had them. They were a little grumpy that day, huh?
I guess so. How long ago was that review?
It was 1973. No, it was 2018.
Okay, yeah. So we actually have been under new management. Our new manager has been here about almost 2 years now. So.
So that's really
that
changed
doesn't
things
count.
up, huh?
Yeah. Don't worry about that one.
I won't worry about that one. I will not. Okay. Well, I'm going to go check out a bunch of reviews at your suggestion. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
Cool. Bye.
Have a good one.
Oh, man. Again, I kind of stall at the end and try to let them have the opportunity to say, would you like to come in? It's so funny. I had Yelp up while she was, I was kind of scanning Yelp as she was chatting with me. And then she said, check out the reviews. Man, the reviews on Yelp were horrible. Maybe on their website or on Google or another platform, they had great reviews, but they were horrible reviews on Yelp. In any case, I don't think check out the reviews is good enough. She said, we have great reviews because of blah, 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 blah. Let's get you in so you can experience it for yourself. Just something pretty simple like that would have done the trick. Okay, just a couple more. Whoops, I lost my thing here. Hold on. Switch. Okay, here we go. Next call.
This is Crystal. How may I help you?
Hi, Sister Dental Office.
Yes, how can I help you?
Yeah, it's really hard to hear you. Got a question for you. I'm new to the area. I drove by your place. I saw your sign, but I'm just curious, like, for someone new, what's good about your office? Why should I consider coming to you?
So you're new, correct, sir? Do you have dental insurance?
I do.
You do? What insurance do you have, sir?
It's called Delta.
Delta Dental? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we do take that insurance. Just to let you know, once you come in and you finish all of your treatment, sir, we do give the patients free whitening once you get everything done with us. So I think that's
wow. That's amazing. How much does free whitening cost?
Free? I mean, once you do all the treatment. Yeah. So if you have, let's say, you have 3 fillings, you do the 3 fillings with us. You don't have anything else, we'll go ahead and do the whitening for you.
That's awesome. What if I just need like a checkup and cleaning? Do I still get a free whitening?
Yes, if we don't find any cavities, yes, we can go ahead and do that, sir.
So you try like extra hard to find cavities, so then you can do the free whitening?
No, I mean if you don't have any cavities, we can still do it.
Wow, and how's the whitening done?
I'm sorry?
How do they do the whitening?
The whitening, so we do put some gel on your teeth and we use a light. And that light is the one that helps you get your teeth a little bit whiter. For the whitening, you can do it every year, depending if you have any cavities or not. If you do have cavities and you still want to get the whitening done, then we would go ahead and let you know how much it would be.
Got it. And then if I get cavities, do you do white fillings for those?
Yes, sir. We don't do any silver.
Yeah, wow. Beautiful. Very interesting. Well, thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. And we actually do have 3 locations there. We have one by and one on the west side. So whichever location you might want to go, you can just contact us and we'll go ahead and transfer you over.
That's good to know. Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, man, she kept going at the end. She was almost, and I want to let you know we have 3 locations. Which one is closest for you? I don't know, just something. The free whitening, yeah, it's kind of cool. It's a good hook. I didn't mind that one at all. I noticed that there was like music blasting. Her volume was really low, and there was some kind of music just blasting in there. I don't know if she was working from home or some kind of remote situation or what the story was, but that was completely unprofessional and annoying. But all of that would have been overlooked had she offered an appointment. Okay, let's just do one more call. This is just getting too crazy.
Family Dental, how can I help you?
Hey, got a question for you. I'm new to the area. I just moved in a few weeks ago. I'm looking for a new dentist. Can you tell me a bit about your practice?
If we can, what is it?
Can you tell me a little bit about your practice?
Okay. What would you like to know?
Well,
why
would someone choose? Go ahead.
Well, we're a general dentistry. We do extractions, implants, crowns. Okay. Our doctors, we've been having a lot of patients that really do like his service, and then also for our hygienist as well. Right now we do have a lot of promotions, and we do payment plans. In case you don't have dental insurance, we do this promotion, which is a $50 promotion, where it's exam and x-rays, and you can bring somebody else with you for free. And then after that, whatever treatment doctor sees, then we'll be able to do payment plans with you.
Wow, what does it mean you can bring someone for free? Like someone else gets a free exam?
Exam and x-rays, yes, sir.
Wow, like a buy one, get one.
Yes. Yeah, that's only if you don't have dental insurance.
So if you have dental insurance, you can't do buy one, get one.
No, this is mostly to help out the community. We're willing to help our patients, and for those that don't have it, they can do that promotion.
That's so nice. And then is that a cleaning too, or is that like a separate charge, like a line item?
It would be a separate charge. That would only cover for the exam and the x-rays with doctor. Oh, give me 1 second, okay? Let me just put the other person on.
Oh, sure.
Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah, cool. It sounds like you're busy. But I really appreciate the information. Thank you so much.
Okay, yes, of course. Just keep us posted. I can schedule you. Let me see. I can put you for this afternoon or tomorrow.
Oh, wow, that is so kind. I do have to check my schedule on that because but I really appreciate the fast appointment time. Let me check my schedule, and I will get right back to you if I can make it this afternoon or tomorrow. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Already, of course, sir. Yes, thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Okay, you got it. You too.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Wow, she offered an appointment. Not only did she offer an appointment, she offered it same day or next day. Unbelievable. I love same day or next day appointments. I feel like when she said that, like a marching band should have started playing. That was awesome. Let's face it, she wasn't all that great. She didn't convince me that much. They had some kind of fakakta buy one, get one exam thing. I don't know what they're pulling in with that. But in any case, that's one thing. She asked, and she was busy too. I felt kind of bad knowing that this was a funny phone call, having her put another patient on hold, which is why I let her get off. I was trying to get her off the phone, but she wouldn't get off the phone without offering me a same day or next day appointment. So I got to say, our last call of the day, winner, 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 ding, 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 ding. Okay, that was great. Thank you so much for playing. Hey, speaking of thank you so much for playing, if you're enjoying the Dental Practice Fixers podcast, let's help our other dentists, our colleagues, our friends from across the world, and team members as well. Go give us a thumbs up or a 5-star on whatever platform you're using. And if you've got another 30 seconds, if you could write a great review, that would be super cool. Well, I had fun today. I hope you did too. And please call a team meeting and brainstorm what is so great about your practice. Why would somebody who just moved to the community choose your practice over all the other ones? And then talk about it and maybe even rehearse your answers and get your little elevator speech down. And we will get rid of Fenno's paradox. I'm Dr. Rich Maddow, co-founder of the Maddow Center for Dental Practice Success. And thanks so much for being with me today. I really, really do appreciate it. I'll see you soon. Oh, you can email me, by the way, Rich, R-I-C-H, at Maddow, MADOW.com, or check out our website, MADOW.com. Hope to see you there. Bye now.